Good evening, Kenton community. My name is Sabatino Samato. I'm your superintendent, and this is your weekly connection update. I really encourage you to look at the connection this week. The following stories are right there in the connection. First, I have a safety and engagement team update, and that's about our new security team. We'll talk more about that in a moment. We focus on the 36th annual sleep out. We talk about a blizzard response recognition by the Kenmore-Tonawanda. We also have our weekly safety tip for families. We have our school and district highlights, and then we round it off with our recognition. So let's get going. First, our safety and engagement team, or SET team. They are now starting in the district. Next week in our district connection, our weekly connection, we will highlight each of those new members so that our communities can get to know them. I also want you to focus on these dates. The week of February 6th, which will be devoted to the orientation for the team to the district, and also, like I said, next week's connection. And additionally, then each of those school building principals will announce certain nights, certain evenings, certain events where our communities can get to know these individuals more. So stay tuned, a very exciting time in Kenton with our new SET team. Next, our 36th annual sleep out. We focused on that last week. Just a reminder, it is already here next Friday, February 3rd. Look at the connections with the way you can, the various ways that you could donate. A really special thank you to ETC, Educators Totally Committed, and all of the work that they're doing to raise awareness and get those donations coming in. We need all of our community support. Next, we go to a story about the recognition from our colleagues at the Kenmore-Tonawanda for our blizzard response. Not only the blizzard response of our district, but the collaboration in the blizzard response between the Kenmore-Tonawanda and our district personnel. These people were recognized at the recent Kenmore-Tonawanda Council meeting this past Monday, January 23rd. Director of Facilities, Tim Ames, Director of Transportation, Mike Kleeman, Assistant Director, John Willey, and Director of Food Service, Miss Kim Roll. Wonderful job by them. Wonderful collaboration with the Kenmore-Tonawanda. A lot of lives were saved, and that's what this is all about. Doing the work for our community, and these people were exemplars of that. The next section that we have in the connection is our safety tip for families, and really look at the connection this week to all of our families out there. It's a good time of the year, even though we're at the end of January. We haven't really had a lot of cold weather. I know that seems ironic with the blizzard and everything that's happened, but the temperatures haven't got that low during our winter yet, and they're going to start getting lower next week. So we have a section on frostbite, things to do to be preventative, things to do to be reactionary. If you think that frostbite has occurred, really look at the connection for that section. Next, we go into our school and district highlight. And the first story, Sabres players wear Kenton hockey jerseys to the KeyBank Center. Check that out. Ken East to host Youth Jazz Festival featuring Ken East and Ken West musicians. Next, a story on the scholarship that enables a Kenmore West student to study in Germany. Weeks of work culminates with Kenmore East Dance Club annual performance. Holmes partners with Buff State to enhance the student experience. Kenmore West and Edison partner to help Rotary Internationals eradicate polio. Franklin middle classes explore technology concepts by building robots and rockets. Franklin elementary students explore their own 3D characters and worlds. Hoover and Franklin students enjoying evening literacy events. Kenmore East basketball team inspires future Bulldog athletes. Kenmore East Wilderness Club enjoys educational owl prowl night hike. Kenmore West French Club students compete in French food competition. And finally, Kenmore West French, German, and Spanish clubs team up to create gingerbread houses. Holy smokes, everything that's happening in the district, all this great news. Really look at that connection and see the wonderful work from our kiddos, our staff, and what we do here in Kenton. And that's just an example of on a weekly basis. And finally, we culminate with our recognition. And this week, none other than our National Technical Honor Society. This past Tuesday, our National Technical Honor Society was honored at Villa Maria College by our BOCES programming, and it really focuses on that CTE programming. Kenmore West and Kenmore East students recognized for their hard work and dedication to their programming. Take a look at all those students that are mentioned in the article. Well, just a wonderful job by them and their teachers. And that brings us to the end of the connection. And unfortunately, I know I have to say I can't finish the connection this week by saying go Bills, but it has been a tremendous run. And I will say this, that it's go Kenton now. We're really into our second half of the year. We have a laser-like focus to get everything front and center that we need to for our kiddos. Wonderful job by all of our families. And I just want to ask everybody to really focus on getting into this second half of the year, how we finish strongly. Because together, that will make us Kenton strong. Together, we are absolutely Kenton proud. And together, we will move Kenton forward. Thank you very much and have a wonderful weekend.